Yeah, this gonna be the last day y'all gonna be seeing your auntie looking rough. Now I gotta get ready for this hard show, but today it's been crazy. I've been working, 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 working. But hey, everybody, good morning, grand rising, grand rising. Hold on, let me share y'all. Hold on, y'all. I messed up. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. What happened, guys? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I don't know why y'all can't see me or hear me. Can y'all hear me? Hold on. Y'all know I don't know how to work this thing. Wait a minute, y'all. Okay. I'm back, y'all. I had to try to figure it out. Y'all know I don't know how to work this iPhone. I'm actually we got meetings all this morning. So your niece had a meeting. So I'm sitting here waiting for her to come out of this meeting. I was gonna go in. I just didn't feel like it. So I'm just sitting here and just I had an awesome prayer this morning, y'all, and everything. And so I'm just sitting here chilling. I watched Krishan and Danza conversation. Um so y'all, just everybody's just so hard on her. Just so hard on her. She just wanna love and be loved. That's it. She just wanna love and be loved. That's it, y'all. She just wants to do right. She just want like we all shall fall short. We all have things that people disagree with in our lives. So we just gotta like give people grace. Give people grace. Now I don't know. Oh shoot, my head done come up. I don't know what Grand Rising, hey Vandasia, hey Renee, hey Brown Eyes, hey y'all. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Um, all these things. I just had a haircut, y'all. I think it's almost time for another one. Cause, but this hair is like, and I done lost my ponytail holder. So I use my I'm cause I don't know what I did. Hey, Grand Rising. Yes, he did. I feel like he came to her like what she's been missing. Cause her brothers are incarcerated. And I just hate how people be like, Danza, you got a crush on Kashan. He like And she's like, no, he's like a brother to me. Like, he's like, Danza's 40 years old. Y'all need to stop that. Like, that should be aggravating me. Like, damn, like, she can't just have a male figure in her life without it having to be anything other than him just being a positive male. That she really can take it uncut from him. She can take it raw and uncut from him. She doesn't, so I appreciate him. I appreciate him. I appreciate him reaching out to her. I appreciate like her being just he I feel like he really like genuinely have her best interests at heart. I don't feel like he's a what's it called? a leech or or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he honestly, because she talks to Danza about him and his relationship, and he talks to her, and I feel like they have really that big brother little sister connection. And I don't have. Listen, I like her. I'm gonna tell you, I like the way I feel like she can be. She cried on that interview because her like, and y'all. The thing is, she was like, I just want to do right. Like, I just want to do what, and sometimes we go through life trying to just do what we feel is right, and it's not always the right thing, or but her reasoning, and God knows her heart and her reasoning and everything. And I don't know what Baldy McPherson had to say because I didn't see her last live, but it must have been something that really upsetted her. You know what I'm saying? But Baldy McPherson, girl, y'all never gonna get nowhere. Y'all are never gonna go nowhere. Y'all gonna be stuck right where y'all at. Stuck right where you at. You think you done made it? You ain't made it. Because without Mr. Sterling, without without Sterl, okay? Without Sterl, baby, you wouldn't have nothing. Cause you ain't that shit ain't in your name, it's in Sterl's name. So without Sterl, you wouldn't have nothing. You wouldn't be nobody. Sterl had to take the panda eyes and everything just for you to get your show. Hmm. It is something with him being older and pretty brown eyes. I can't agree with that. What? Oh, okay, hold on. I no, I no. And I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, he's 14 years older than her. And he got 3 children. Yeah, it is. I feel like it's something wrong with that. And I personally would never be okay with her dating him. I feel like that would just mess him up and her up. So I can't agree with that one, sis. Nah. I can agree with you on a lot of stuff, but I ain't on that one. Nope. That's what people said too. The people said that too about Scotty and Lemmy. And look at her. Baby, she's 6 weeks postpartum and already out here still wide open trying to get back on the stage because she worried about him getting with other women and all that. No, 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 no. Look at Diddy. Look at baby. It's a lot of reasons why I personally don't feel like that's okay. I know it's your opinion. Some women don't mind. Some people believe age ain't nothing but a number. That's where we can agree to disagree. Because I do believe it makes a difference. I'm sorry. Because I don't have, even with me, I couldn't date nobody that's 14 years younger than me. That would be like, what do we have in common? Like, he done already experienced life. He already got things going on with him. He's already got baby mama drama, baby this and that and this and that. Then she got her issues. No, baby. I just don't know. Even if you do think she's cute or anything like that, I mean, okay. But when a man becomes old enough to be somebody's daddy, nah, I'm good. Oh yeah, honestly, your niece is in here working. Yeah, it's working. But I'm about to eat. Tell her yeah, because I don't want. I just want some. No, I'm not gonna do that. You done? Here, just give it here. Just put me some in a little container and bring me some to go silverware. I don't want a lot. Just for no, no, but I'm just saying. I just don't. I think he do have like he has a heart for her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad she found. Ooh, their tables be rocky here, y'all. That's how I spent my mimosa yesterday on they rocky table. Let me find one that ain't rocky. This one rocky. This one. Oh, okay, huh? This one's the only one that ain't rocky, huh? See, I can't be out here because now I gotta all the music. We gotta hear One Wish, huh? Okay. Oh Lord. Now I gotta stand over here and stay in the food. Yeah, I seen her interview. But I know I love her. That's my sister. We just listen, y'all. Just because somebody is disagree with somebody, don't mean oh people fall out. We gonna argue and don't nobody. Goodness, that's not what that means. Hey, boo. Did you give me some huh? Some to go somewhere and something to drink. Uh, a Coke, I guess. I can't remember if I like y'all Coke or not. Huh? Oh. Yeah, he do. He love her like a little sister. Y'all niece is working, y'all. Y'all see this way. This is y'all see her. My girl. We got another meeting, and then we got so much to do before this heart show, y'all. So much to do, and then we still waiting on ticket sales. Ticket sales, but regardless if ticket sales are high or low, we still gotta do the event. So ticket sales are not like people are day of ticket sale buyers. So because I mean for $25 you get the exhibit, you get food, you get food, you get a drink, one drink. No, 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 no. You get complimentary wine and beer. No, you get complimentary You get complimentary wine and mocktails and food, the exhibit, and then the backyard barbecue. So it's like a backyard party. So it's $25 for all that. So and then for um because the music is playing, I was gonna sit out there and eat, but the music is playing, and you already know YouTube be all super duper 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 sensitive all the time. So, oh, Princess, hi, Princess, I didn't see your comment. Let me go back to it. I believe Krishan is still in love with Jonathan, but her guard is high, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's her baby daddy, and she was in love with him before he went to jail. She was in love with him while he was in jail. So it's like, baby, you can't. There's no exploration on like you can't say, hey, you got 24 hours to love somebody, and then that's it. So I believe she does have. I do believe she has. Of course, she has a lot of love for him, and as her child's father. Even though that's her child's father, and that's what she said, you know. But what's they're ready. They're feeling good. I feel like the grits took us a little bit longer. Yeah. But this morning, but they're good. Where's my coat? So, and ain't nothing wrong with that, y'all. We can't tell nobody how to love. Well, my IG platform, yeah, that's just like when I hang out, when I go places, when I do stuff. I just didn't want to like, I didn't want to use my IG platform to really promote like my IG platform is kind of just what Auntie do. I go out. If you go to my platform, you see I do a lot of live bands because I have my bartending business. Y'all go follow Auntie MooMoo's bartending. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I think it's Auntie MooMoo's bartending on IG. Um, so that's where I do like all my like I make my connections that way. Like I got a lot of my bartending stuff through like just word of mouth, people, things like that. So that's what I do on my IG. And then we like I said, we do and then on my TikTok, really I be at the restaurant. I only never I go live on TikTok a lot at the restaurant when I'm at the restaurant. So that's about what I'm doing. So pray for me that this promotion come through, y'all. Cause I mean, honestly, everybody's like, it's stupid that you have to apply for the promotion. I don't know why you do the job now. Why you gotta apply for the title, but I do. I have to apply for the title, so pray for me. You said I think she regret her decision going to the concert now that she got people telling her the real deal. I don't like that people are making her feel bad about her life choices. I don't like that either, Princess. I don't like that either because I have got hey to Miss Teddy Bradley, hey Sylvia, hey babe, baby doll. Um, I don't like I don't like the fact that people um oh yeah, we are promoting it, Renee, on so my daughter's platform is Brainflower Studios on IG. Um, so I've been sharing it on my page on IG, but I've been sharing it on my personal IG, and I've been sharing it like on my personal Facebook. So we've been trying to like get people out and stuff like that because like my personal pages got way more followers than my whatever y'all call these, my other pages. So we've been sharing it and stuff, but everybody like last time people bought tickets like the day before, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's Saturday, so hopefully ticket sales will increase. And then we got people that have been a blessing. They have donated certain stuff because like we're like I'm purchasing all the food, and of course my bartending company is doing the liquor and all that. So it's like, yeah, yeah. And then it's the people that were supposed to help at the last minute that kind of backed out. Like the I was supposed to be getting my hair done. The girl at the last yesterday said, "Oh, I'm leaving the salon and I won't be into a new salon until the first." Okay, well, when was you gonna tell me? 11:29. We have another meeting at 12 o'clock, so that's why she's monitoring. But the other meeting's only like 8 minutes, like 10 minutes away from where we're at right now. So thank you, Renee. I'm claiming it, girl. I'm claiming it. I do the job now. That's what I told him. I told him yesterday. I said, nah, I gotta apply for a job I already do. Okay. But anyways, I digress. Hey, Jessica. Hey, lady. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Treya. Thank you, boo. Nah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they're like, oh, you gotta apply for it. I was like, oh, okay. I gotta apply for a job I already do. It's crazy. Cause I already like so I'm like, okay, so it's the position is it this is coming from somebody that has helped. I have helped and I can't bring people on here because I told y'all the person that used to work for the A&R from Death Row Records, right? How I met them is I helped them open up their restaurant. I was there. I hired all their bartenders. I hired all their waitresses. I helped them with their kitchen. I helped them. I worked from the front to the back. I helped her literally open up her restaurant, get established, whatever. We were open almost a year. And listen, the reason I walked out is because of my moral compass, right? So it was just like she wasn't handling business right. My money started getting funny. She wasn't handling business right. Because she was too busy having an affair and cheating on her husband. And it was just a lot going on, y'all. And I just couldn't be a part of it. I just, in good conscience, I couldn't sit at this, her husband calling, looking for his wife, and I knowing she just left with somebody else. Like, I just could, in good conscience, I just couldn't live like that. It was so hard. So I resigned and I left. And, they stayed in business maybe 90 days after I left and they closed down because I ran it like a oil machine. When I say she was making money, like a slow day was 2,500. That was a slow day for her, and we was only open from 4. Well, we was open from like 4 to 2 in the morning, but that you gotta. But we was open from 4 to 10 during the week, and from 4 to 2 on Saturdays and Sundays. I mean on Fridays and Saturdays. But I just my moral compass, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm just one of them people. Like that's why I be like, I don't. I be asking God. I be like, Lord, never mind. I say that for a private life. Because if I ain't got nothing else, y'all, I got a moral compass. Mm-mm. I don't believe in. Because and y'all, in my prayer this morning, if y'all on Discord, I think I shared it with y'all, and they was talking about, um, I don't know if I shared the one where they was talking about, the pastor said, Karma, you might think she ain't coming back, but she'll show up just when you least expect it, cause she don't come when you want her, she come when she needs to come. So when it comes to even Blueface and Krishan and all that, Karma gonna come back, Blue. You know it is. And we know because Blue, what did Carlissa say? Oh, he called and he asked if it was a good idea and this and this and this. We knew she was going to show up. We knew this and that. We knew this and that and this and that. So y'all plan to use her because y'all know that tour wasn't doing shit. So y'all plan to use her because y'all know that tour wasn't doing nothing. Because Stunner Girl too busy shaking in front of Lemmy. Stunner Girl too busy, baby, the Stunner Girl bought Scotty out from having that baby, honey. Scotty said she wasn't going back to the baddie stage. Shit. They put that clip. They put that clip of Stunner Girl dropping it like it's hot, and Lemmy like, baby, Lemmy like I'm about to devour her tonight. Shh, baby, Scotty showed right back up, honey. Mm-mm. She showed right back up. Quick. Scotty said, "Oh, I dare you not." I know she a 304. I know what she do. Scotty said, "Oh no, mm-mm." She said, "I know what she do." I sold myself a thing. How I sold my soul. How I sold my soul. How I sold my soul. My soul, you right. God owns my soul. He the only one that owns me. The Lord is the only one. The only one that owns me, baby. Don't know nothing else. Nobody owns me, and don't nobody have my soul but the Lord. So we not the same. Yeah, he ain't no money. He ain't got no money. He ain't got no money at all, child. None at all. We rebuke devils over here. So if you a devil, you can flee. We rebuke you. And we cast out all your arrows. And we return them back to you. So if you coming over here with all that BS, bye. We serve the Lord over here. We love the Lord and we serve the Lord over here. Okay? I don't have to ask my pastor because you must don't know who I am. I don't have to ask my pastor. You don't know who I am. So, but you have a blessed day, my love. May goodness and mercy follow you today and all the days of your life, honey. Because I don't better. One thing I do, anybody that know me over here know one thing about Auntie. I follow the Lord. That's okay. If you two do get my likeness, they don't know my likeness is of the Lord. That's what they need. They need a little more. They need a little more God fearing people around him. See, people with integrity, people that don't compromise just to fit in, people that don't lie, cheat, steal, rob, people that don't mind keeping it real, talking about real life, and people that love the Lord. So that's what they need. So welcome to the MooMoo room. Baby, I don't worry about. I get up every day and plead the blood of the Lamb over my life. So I don't worry about life. Just everything. I don't worry about the stuff I go through day to day in my real life. You think I'm worried about the internet? These shrimp will be good. Anyways, anyways, where's my mods anyway? mad because but I want to show y'all something. I want y'all to look at his face. Hold on, let me get out the way so y'all can see him. Oh, it won't let y'all see him. Hold on. Look at his face. Look at his eye. Look at his eye there. Then I'm gonna go back. Hold on, let me find one before. Oh, let me show y'all my granny for y'all that didn't see her. That is my 91-year-old granny, y'all. Look at that. That's my 91-year-old granny. Praise God. Hallelujah. Let me find a picture. I really honestly don't follow this. So it's probably gonna be hard to find a picture of him. Because I don't follow this content like that. Only thing I know, look at this. But that's when he first got out, because that's when he still had the titty bops on his head. That's when he had first. That's what I'm saying. I don't follow him like that, so I don't really have no pictures of him with that, because I don't follow him like that. But the thing is, she's about to go back into training. She's about to go back into training. Um, so she got 12 weeks. I'm glad Denza asked her what did Calvin, Coach Calvin, think. I'm glad Denza asked her that. I just really enjoyed her and dances. I enjoyed their interaction. Thank you, Brown Eyes. So, yeah, we have. Let me let all the mods know too. Just a moment, just because I just thought about something. So we have two managing mods, three managing mods. My daughter, Brown Eyes, and Keisha. So they can award they can award mods. I think they can make mods and they can take mod sticks. Because some people were saying, "Oh, somebody took in." I went and checked. Nobody took your mod stick. It's just you don't be over here. So probably if you're not over here, and my daughter go, well, she probably did take your mod stick because if you're not over here and she goes through, and they be like, "Oh, well, this person." Mom, is this person good? This person, and then I'm sure Brown Eyes and Keisha know who be here too. So, and if you're a part of the family, I don't mind giving you keys to the house. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that type of person. But girl, I already know. I'm not that type of person. But if you don't mismanage your mind stick and don't because they can see who you time out, what words you take out. They can see all that. And if somebody come and be like, I can, that's because they're the only ones that can really control the minds. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to let y'all know that. Just in, because if Brown Eyes sees somebody and she feels like they need a mod stick, she has the right to mod them up. You know what I'm saying? Or if she sees somebody and she feels like they're misusing their moderation, she has the right to take their mod stick. You know what I'm saying? Like and I know that y'all like because me, nephew, and sis, we don't see everything. We're not in the chat all the time. We don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Unless sis has it on her TV, she doesn't see the chat while she's on stage. And same with nephew. Unless they have it on another device, they don't see the chat sometimes when they're on the stage. Or sometimes, well, me and nephew can see the chat, I think, but I think sis got to see it on another. I don't know. But we don't always know what's going on in the chat. So that's why we have mods. And that's why we have so many mods because of that. Hey, Sid. Yeah, no, we got to get ready to go to another meeting. I said, let me just get on here and just let y'all know I enjoyed the interview. Well, I won't even call it an interview. I'm just going to say the big brother, big sister conversations. I think that's what the answer should just call it, big, but you know what I did like though? He said, Krishan, you put me on a different path. He said, you got me listening to the pastor every day. Like, you got me listening. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I did that 24-hour water fast. He said, and the next thing you know, he said, now I'm listening to the pastor all day. I got him on, I go to sleep listening to him. I wake up listening to it. And I'm telling y'all, that's how when you start, like, I know because I go to sleep. Like last night, I was tired when I got offline with y'all, and I was falling asleep. But I was like, I would usually put on my ocean sounds, or I like my ocean sounds, my rain sounds, stuff like that. My good energy sounds and stuff. Girl, next thing I know, y'all, I was like, I need some prayer. So I put on my prayer, my warfare. You know what I'm saying? My spiritual warfare. So it's like a prayer. It's like from 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. And then there's one that goes from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. And so I'm asleep, but I got my prayers playing in the background, praying in the background. You know what I'm saying? Because my spirit man is still awake. I'm asleep, but my spirit man is still awake. You know what I'm saying? So it just helps feed my spirit. So when he said that, I was like, okay, she's doing what God is sending her to do. We don't always understand why God does things and why he puts us in position. God put me in position because I was seeking something and I needed something. So what he did, he had to like disrupt my whole life for me to get in position. You know what I'm saying? Because had God not disrupted my whole life for me to get into position, I still would probably be out of position. But now I'm in alignment with what I need to do, and God can do what He needs to do in my life because now I done got in alignment with God. And so sometimes what may look strange to us on the outside with our fleshly eyes. I tell y'all all the time, sometimes we can't look at life through our fleshly. We got to look through it through her spirit. And right now, she's grieving. She's grieving. And she's grieving a lot. You know what I'm saying? She's grieving. She had to grieve the old Krishan. She had to grieve her. She had to. Y'all know how it feels. I had to grieve the old T. Y'all had to grieve the old well, y'all had to grieve the old you. You had to go back. See, now I can look at it back at the 26-year-old me. And I could talk about her. I could talk about the growth. I could talk about what I, you know, the the bad decisions. The I can talk about that, but then when I at 26, I couldn't talk about that. I couldn't because I hadn't lived through it. Now I don't live through it. I'm on the other side of it. I don't live through it. You know what I'm saying? So when history tries to repeat itself in your life, now you know the next person, the next man that she do get into a relationship with and do decide to build trust with and do decide to have children with, it's not going to be nothing like the man she had before. It's going to be different. You know what I'm saying? I do. I love that. He does. He comes to her from a man perspective, and she could take it because she looks at because first of all, Dan's still going through his own stuff. Dan's got baby mama drama, whatever, ex wife drama. I don't know what it. Dan's going through a separation. Like men, they living in the same house. I know what Dan's are going through. You know what I'm saying? You separated, but y'all living in the same house type stuff. So Dan's are going through his own type stuff. Dan's got a baby, a new baby. Dan's got a new baby. Dan's a baby only of what, a few months old. So he got his own things he's going through. You know what I'm saying? And so now they are like iron sharpening iron. You know what I'm saying? And what people don't understand, she's sharpening him spiritually. He's sharpening her worldly in the facts of, let me tell you how a man thinks from an older man's point of view, but yet I'm not too far out of reach for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's different. She could take advice. Danza probably gave her the same advice that Coach Calvin gave her, that Pastor Mike gave her. It's probably the same advice, but she could take it coming from him because he's in the industry, he's in the world. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, oh, she probably could get it better coming from him. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I had to put up a background, y'all, because people are weird, and I don't know if people be doing weird stuff. So that's what I'm saying. I love it. I love that for her. And you got to think, Terrence, yeah, that's her big brother. He's Danza's age, okay? But Terrence, he too busy. You want the old Krishan. Y'all want the Krishan y'all had control over. Y'all want the Krishan. And from a big brother's point of view, you should have been there. You her oldest brother. You're her oldest brother. Exactly. That's the word, Renee. You gotta plant the seed. Somebody has to water it and God do the increase. That's it. That's it. And that's it within our lives. You know what I'm saying? We gotta plant seeds, good seeds into our life. Like, and what I love about her is that no matter what, she's continuously planting good seeds into her spirit. She's saying, I'm doing this because I love. I'm doing this because da 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 da. She was like, I know. She's like, I don't understand. She's like, my heart is in grievance because and you grieve things when you know you're doing it from a genuine place, and then people just are evil and hateful and stuff. I know. And one thing he always One thing Danza always say though, and I think that I be like, Danza, you don't have to say it. He be like, but he says it to himself too. He says, we both got ADD, ADHD. That's your ADHD. That's my ADHD. He always say that. And I be like, Danza, he's so funny. I like Danza. I do. I really like Danza. I respect him, his position when it because I feel like out of all she doesn't feel like she's at a in an interview with him. She always feels like she's talking to her big brother. Like, damn, like I can pick up let me pick up the phone and call my big brother. Or let me because like he said, I text you. She was like, I know, and I text you, like they conversate. Like he probably was like, Krishan, what the hell what's going on? Krishan, da, 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 da. And she's like, da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Because that's her big brother and he looks out for her like a big brother. And I love that for her. I love that for her. But he always talking about something. That's your ADHD. That's my ADHD too, but that's your ADHD. I be cracking up. I'm like, why you always gotta say that's her ADHD? Hey Pam Pam. Hey girl. Sip, you haven't oh, you talking about the one that the podcast? Oh, when people are around the point oh, 30 years. Yeah, but um what's up, Terry? You would know we know he's a narcissist, y'all. And it's crazy, y'all, because I be listening to this podcast. I don't. It's not even a podcast. Well, it is a podcast, and it be talking about like dealing with narcissistic behavior and how to like signs that you're dealing with a narcissist. And I don't know. I was listening to something. I was listening to my prayer thing, and it just popped up over on my thing, and I just kept listening to it. Right, and I'm just like, this right here. It was setting some of the stuff I was, baby. It got me. It started making me look at people in my circle like, yeah. He wants her to come down there and just sit down with him because sometimes, you know what? Um, I think that'll be good. And then she said she'll be in Miami because she's gonna go and stream with Shadar and Shalom. So that's gonna be a fun stream, y'all. Cause Shadar and them is baby. When I say they a kiki, there is some kikis. Like it's gonna be a fun stream. I think they gonna really like make her have fun with them. Like they're gonna really try to like um they're gonna do workouts. They're gonna do all this. I think it's gonna be really, really nice for her. I think she's gonna be able to see a different aspect of it's gonna be fun because they are baby. They is a time. They is a time. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You welcome. I know y'all be like, dang, Auntie be up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning sending stuff in the Discord. I just y'all listen. What helps me get through, I be wanting to help other people get through too. She's not interviewing with them. She's with the Sanders brothers. with with Deion Sanders' sons. She's going to stream with them. They're going to be streaming. They're going to do. I think they're doing a 48-hour stream or something like that. So they're going to be streaming for a weekend. They were supposed to do it this weekend, but I don't know. She was saying something to Danza. I can't remember what she said to Danza about it because Danza asked her when was she coming to Miami because Danza knew she's supposed to been coming down there to stream. Because I think it was supposed to be, she was supposed to be down there early this week, but then that's when she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to call him because it's supposed to be this weekend, but I'm about to go back into training camp." So, I don't know. But even with her being in training camp, I think Coach Calvin is probably would go with her. So she is. She's gonna have a good time. They gonna make sure she have a good time. They're gonna make sure she has a good time. But that's the thing. Now they're trying. Of course, he got to get back to He got to get back on quote unquote. But hopefully, you know what I'm saying. She planted enough seeds in him with the Lord that he just. And she said she got the receipt. So no, I don't know what that. You said Team Blackout. I can't stand him. I don't watch. See, and that's the thing, y'all. I don't watch him. I watch clips. Like I see clips of what people post, but I don't. When I'm on IG or I might come on. I don't even watch. I don't even go to people channels that stream him. I don't watch him. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I see clips and stuff. I've never. If you go back, the stuff that I've always covered Krishan and Bobby McPherson. I've never really covered him like that. I covered him in the sense of with Krishan and Bobby McPherson. Like I don't think I've ever, maybe once. I'm trying to think. Have I ever just did a Blueface live? I don't think I've ever done a Blueface live, y'all. I gotta go and look. And if I have, baby, it's out of all the videos I got, it's probably one, maybe two you might see where it's just because I don't think I've ever did just a Blueface live because I don't watch him like that. If I don't rock with you, I don't rock with you. Like if I don't fool with you, I don't fool with you. Like Buddy McPherson, the only reason I covered her bald headed ass is because she won't shut the hell up. And she's my age and she picks on kids. She picks on these little girls and she's always trying to manipulate people and she's a Jezebel. That's why I cover her. Because I talk about spirits and that bitch got a Jezebel spirit. So that's why I cover her. So she's saying, I can't stand him. There was no seeds planted, especially going back to the house with the witches at. In my opinion, girl, they was been in there doing so much hoodoo and shoodoo and doodoo and foo foo and lulu and voodoo and everything else. They've been in there doing all kinds of foolishness. In my opinion, I pray Blue Spirit is convicted to sway him and he needs a male grown up mentor, not whack or crips. You, Renee, baby, I wish I could. That's what I was saying before he got out of jail. That's what I had been saying. I was like, his redemption story could be good, but he has to change his circle of people. The people that he's surrounded with, first of all, they're a bunch of yes men. How you a yes man to a broke ninja? Like that ain't even street game right there. You can't be a yes man to a bunch of broke ninjas. Like I mean, that's they already got the game messed up. They already got the game messed up just from that little bit right there. But he's not gonna. My thing is, I feel like if a true man would come around, they probably could get him to get his life together. You say you heard he banned again because God don't like ugly. I still have yet to see Jason Lee interview. I don't see anything with him and his mama unless it's in a stream. I mean, my thing is, who be interviewing her? Your book supposed to have sold so many copies and you ain't did not one book interview. Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait. Hey, Cinca. Cinca, where you been? Love you too, Cinca. Where you been, Cinca? Hey, Keisha. Keisha gonna live a long time. I said your name earlier. Oh, I hope you're feeling better. Hope you get to feeling better, Cinca. Sure look good to me. Would you please sing my way? Shorty sing my way. Hold on, hold on. What's the name? Sure look good to me. Sing my way. Shorty sing my way. So y'all want me to read an expert from the book? Let me go see. Hold on. Let me see where y'all. Let me go see where y'all niece at real quick first, because we got to get to this other meeting. We only she don't understand. She be making our meetings run behind, and then I got somewhere else. I gotta be to the restaurant at 3. So she be making my meetings run behind. You must have heard me talk. I said, she act like we gotta go to another meeting. And she was coming out the door. I thought I was coming. Ugh, who was that? Who messages on here? Don't come in my chat with no ignorant shit now. Y'all gonna make me mad now. I'm a cool individual until you pee me off. Don't pee me off, y'all. Please don't pee me off. I mean, cause y'all listen, cause she only posts somebody that bought a book every. How long the book been out? She released the book the week of my birthday, and I only see two people say they bought a copy. Let me go on Amazon and see what Amazon is saying about the book. Okay, let's see if there's any more, cause I'm sure she done had her people go do some reviews. That's the only way you gonna sell some copies. Okay, she got two reviews. She got 3 stars. Okay, she got two reviews, 3 stars. Let me see what the reviews say. Let me see. Uh, it says KR. Whoever KR, they wouldn't even put their name. But you like the book, so you should have took your name. It is prudent not to judge a book by its cover, or more precisely, not to assess a person solely based on their appearance. Considering that this is her inaugural publication, it was remarkably well presented. After engaging with her story, I perceived Carlissa from a completely new perspective. Initially, I regarded her as a well composed woman leading an effortless and flamboyant lifestyle. Who the hell wrote this? Who wrote this? Wait a minute. Hold up, y'all. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Listen, look. This is the review. I'm reading it. I'm reading y'all the review. Okay. Girl, what? This is what they said. They said, after engaging with her story, I perceived Carlissa from a completely new perspective. Initially, I regarded her as a well composed, where? Well composed? Baby, listen, that right there, well composed, leading an effortless, effortless and flamboyant lifestyle. However, Carlissa has surmounted many difficulties to attain her current position. What current position? Well, I can't make it up, y'all. Listen, I can't make this up, okay? Her life genuinely demonstrates her resilience. I recognize that I had judged her prematurely without comprehending the chaos and turmoil she endured throughout her life. For a child to experience such profound pain, my heart broke for her. Carlissa an amused burden that no child should have ever been obliged to carry. I pray that God continues to bless her and her children with success, and that she and her mother will reconcile their relationship in the near future. Woo, baby. Uh-uh. Listen, that's baby. When they look, the part about completely well composed and leading an effortless, flamboyant lifestyle. How she live an effortless, flamboyant lifestyle and she is well composed? That right there took me out. That took me out. Yeah, they did it so people would buy it, but baby, and so but they only gave it. Oh, they gave it 5 stars. So that's why so she only got 2 reviews. One star that says she should have never wrote the book, and then she got that one that gave her 5 stars. And that one they did it on April 28th. So that was what, 2 weeks ago? Almost three. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Uh, let me see something. Ooh, dang, just got my little ties. What's today? Wednesday? Wednesday. Jesus, 3 days? 3 days. 3 days. We got 3 days to pull off a golden calf. Okay, a miracle. It's a gold. We got to pull off a golden calf. Y'all watch what's that called? What's the show with Kevin Hart now? And the dude he bought them to be part of his wedding. You heard it. Hey, so yeah. Huh? You said you said one more time. Oh, oh, okay. Oh, oh, girl. Hey, I just been on live running my mouth. Oh, okay. Hey, Two Yellow. Two Yellow Flower. She on live. I'm still on live. Because your niece was in a meeting. So I was like, I just go on live and then we on our way to another meeting. Because you know we got that exhibit this weekend. Okay. When he called back, huh? I said, sis said, thank y'all for praying for her and asking about her. Said, thank y'all.
They just gonna leave it leaning like that? Y'all busy.
Oh, yeah, I'll probably be off then. I'm about to probably get off. Okay.
Y'all were busy, huh? Hmm.
What's today, Wednesday? Lunch.
Hmm?
It's so tight. You could have put it right in front of the camera.
Where we taking their parking? We ain't going to shift going.
I don't care. Um, oh, I'm sorry, Brown Eyes. I'll ask her when I call her back. Call her back. She said they said child nephew is trying to buy his mama a RV. She want an RV. So nephew he been trying to get his mama a RV, and it's been a process. So that's what he got going on. Oh, but let me go to this thing right quick before I get up off of here, cause y'all we gotta. Should have done that. Hold up, hey. Now Scotty said, see if I see what Scotty said. She's single to what she has paid for. Find her. What? When did she do this, Sip? When she posted that? But ain't that old when she had told Lemmy that she was moving on with her baby? That's old. That's when she was pregnant, Sip, wasn't it? But Sip, I thought that was when she was pregnant. She had told him that she was gonna lawyer up. Baby, Lemmy don't care nothing about no baby. Lemmy. Hey, Angie. Okay. Angelic Trauma, a memoir of survival, faith, and redemption, written by Carlissa Harvey Schofield, sub-written by Gloria Jeffries, Celebrity Pen Publishing, sub-written by Sharon R. Willis.
Where you coming in?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I read, okay, chapter one. Ooh, I was 5 years old, a small girl with dreams I didn't even know I had yet, living in my mom's hometown of Youngstown, Ohio. The world back then felt tiny, contained within the walls of the modest house shared with my dad, mother, little sister, and grandparents. Every room, every hallway, every floorboard was familiar. A small universe where I felt safe. But everything was about to change. We were leaving Ohio behind, leaving the familiar streets and neighborhoods for California, a place so far away it might as well have been a dream. It was 1977, and I thought of moving to California filled me with strange mixed excitement and fear. I had only seen the Golden State on television, a place of sunny beaches, endless opportunities, and glamorous possibilities. But the fear of the unknown was growling at me. And at the top of that, I was terrified because my grandfather, the man who had raised and shaped the first 5 years of my life, wouldn't be coming with us. He was my anchor, the steady presence who has taught me about life, survival, and faith. And the idea of leaving him behind felt like leaving a piece of myself. Before we left for that airport, I had one full conversation with him. A moment itched into my memory. One, first of all, let me stop right there because I remember you telling your story once before, and you said your mom and your dad and them y'all drove from Ohio to California. Now you saying y'all was at the airport. Okay. I mean, you was five. You was five. You're 53 now. For you to just know all that you was feeling and all how traumatic and the grawliness of it all and stuff at five. Yeah, that you really was acknowledging how you felt then, sis. Okay. Um. Anyways, before I left for the airport, I had hold on, hold on. I had one final conversation with him, a moment etched in my memory, one I will carry with me forever. We sat together in the garden he had planted, an earthly scent of fresh soil and vegetables hanging thick in the air. Woo! Baby Sharon done wrote this book. Cause baby, we know she don't even talk like this. She don't even like this ain't even come on, y'all. Like y'all, come on, Sharon and who else I said wrote it? Sharon and Gloria. Baby Sharon and Gloria, they was writing this book. Well, they was trying to make her sound like baby. Okay, wait a minute. I love being there with him, learning how to nurture life from the ground up, feeling strong and capable even as a little girl. But that day, the garden felt different. He was preparing me for a journey I didn't understand yet. He looked at me with his wise, steady eyes, and I immediately knew that this wasn't an ordinary conversation. Carlissa, live Carlissa, he began, his voice deep and deliberate. In the beginning was the word. He looked. He. Y'all, I really try to read this, y'all. This is my first time reading this, right? Sip sent this to me a while ago. This is my first time reading this, y'all. I just only had read that little part I read to y'all that night. This is my first time reading this, y'all. I probably should have read this before I'm reading this to y'all, cause so that I wouldn't be so tickled. But I am tickled. Like, girl, this pamphlet is oh Jesus. He said, Carlissa, he began, his voice deep and deliberate. In the beginning was the word. He let the words linger in the air, his seeds filling infertile soul. You have a blessing over your life, child. One day you're going to become a big star. I blinked at him, stunned me. A star? The idea seemed impossible. We lived in Youngstown. Hollywood and movie stars were galaxies away from the life I know. But my grandfather was not a man to speak without purpose. His words carried weight. And he could be a future, if he could see a future, I could imagine, yet you're going to California for a reason. He continued, his voice gentle but unwavering. And it's more than just moving. This is part of a bigger plan, a blessing for your future. Don't be afraid of what's ahead because great things are waiting for you. Listen. Mm. Baby, wait a minute. Wait a minute. He said, it's more than just moving, the part of a bigger plan. A blessing is waiting on you. Even as his words wrapped around me like a warm blanket, fear lingered, leaving behind something familiar, the comfortable of my grandparents, the streets where I learned to ride my bike, the neighborhood friends who felt like family felt too enormous to face. Girl, you was 5 years old. You was 5 years old. My son, we moved from Minnesota to Florida when my son was 4. He 26. He don't remember. Damn, he don't, baby. He don't remember how he was. He remember. Look, we have to tell him the story about he was watching TV. He was watching TV, and it was about an alligator had just ate a little boy or something in Florida. My baby looked up at his papa. He said, "Papa, where we about to move at?" He said, "Florida." My baby said, "Papa, you see these alligators down there eating them people kids?" So we have to tell him that story. But you remembered, you. Ooh, child. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, girl. This is her. This is chapter 1 of her book, honey, of her pamphlet. Okay, of her 142-page pamphlet. Listen. Ooh, child. First of all, what is this based upon a true story? Oh, mm-mm. Mm-mm. They can't do shit. Listen, hold on. She said, even the words wrapped around me like a warm blanket. Fear lingered, leaving behind everything familiar. Comfort of my grandpa's, the streets when I learned to ride my bike, the neighborhood friends that felt like family, too anonymous to face. But my grandfather had a way of making me believe, even when I doubted myself. You're going to be all right, he said, placing his rough, callous hand on mine. You came from strong roots. Y'all, I really can't do this. I'm really trying, y'all. I really listen. Child. Oh, I can't, y'all. I just really like and we only on that's only page. We only done read a page and not even a page and a half. Okay, we can't listen. We on Listen, I got what 4 pages of the book, 5 pages of the book. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pages, 4 pages of the book. 5 pages. Child. No, I ain't got no damn book. I don't got the book. I just got 5 pages of the book. 5 or 6 pages of the book. That's all I got. Somebody, people been. I told people to send me inserts from the book, and somebody sent me an insert from the book. You said this is definitely on a. No, it's definitely either I don't know who Gloria Jeffers is and Jeffries is and Sharon Willis. Wait, ain't that her homegirl? But Celebrity Pen Publishing, subwritten by Gloria Jeffries by Celebrity Pen Publishing, and Eyes Pro Creative Writing. Ideas Pro Creative Writing. I'm about to go. Hold on, y'all. Let me go. Y'all listen. I'm trying to read it for y'all, but baby, when I say I gotta take a break, she making me feel like I got ADHD. God damn, like girl. And y'all we ain't even got through the second y'all I done scanned it and okay. I'm gonna get through the second page in a minute, and then I'll read the other pages later. I'm just I gotta talk to nephew and sis in a minute. Hold on 1 second. Where you going to get some lunch with them heels on? Thank you, baby. Listen, Kimberly, Kimberly, girl, this is a mess. Hold on, I'm trying to make sure. Oh Jesus. Mm-mm-mm. Thank you, girl. Okay, so on the book though, no part of this book will be reproduced, distributed, or transmitted to any form by any means, including photocopy, recording, or other electric or mechanical methods, without the proper written permission of publisher, except the case of brief quotations used in the book reviews and articles. This is a non-fictional work. Some names and identities Details have been changed to protect the privacies of individuals. Girl, let me go look at something. Hold on, y'all. Okay, let's go to celebrity pen publishing. First of all, so this is celebrity pen publishing. This is the person that helped her. It looked like AI. This is the people that helped her. So let me take this thing off so y'all can see. I done moved places now, so I can take it off. This is the person that helped her. Celebrity Pen Publishing. That's who helped her write the book. This is their page. I'm trying to see. It looks. Well. Y'all, and I just clicked on the video because the whole page look AI. Let me show y'all the page so y'all don't think I'm playing. This is her page. This the book writer person page. So I was like, oh, is it AI? So I said, let me click on this video because this is the video where it looks like a real person. I know she didn't watch the 48 Laws of Power because I already know who wrote that because I done read that book. So I know they didn't ghostwrite the 48. Now I'm curious. Hmm. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. She said she writes the book for free. So that's why you went to them. Because the girl wrote your book for free. I'm gonna follow her. I'm gonna follow Celebrity Pen. I'm curious. I want to watch. Now I'm curious to see how. And then I don't see not one book. Do you see Carlissa's book on her thing? She said they ghostwriters. So that's why the book sound the way it sounds, because it was ghost written by this sister. She's a ghostwriter. Y'all see? Do y'all see Carlissa's book on there? Carlissa follows her, but do you see the book? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, she do. Okay, hold on. Let me see. So then she showed. So she told the girl, "I'll give you publicity for following my book." She said, "I'll give you publicity." See, here it is, April 30th. She gave her. So the girl just told. She said, "All you gotta, if you are this type of person, we will write your book for free." Ain't that what she just said? Let me see. I don't know. Hold on. Let me see. I don't see. I don't know how to look for that type of stuff, y'all. But hold on. Because it is. You only got. She only got 2 reviews, and one of them I think is brief. It usually will tell you like how many is sold, like how many people. And why one of the books is 140 pages and one's 142. Look at that. You see right here? This one's 142 pages. This one's 140 pages. Hmm, interesting. This one was distributed on the 25th of March. This one came out 2 days later on the 27th of March. So she added 2 more pages. I'm trying to see though. Y'all know I'm about to get nosy. I'm about to get nosy. But I don't see where it sells because you know how on it must ain't been enough sold because you know how on Amazon it'll say so many sold. I don't see that. $24.99, child. Because what's done in the dark, you do what's done in the dark show come to the light. Baby, listen. I just was being nosy. You know your auntie was just being nosy, right? I was like, listen, I ain't been, not the ghost rider. Not you had a ghost rider, my mom. Not you had the ghost rider. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, what does the back of the pamphlet say? Hold on, let me get to the back of the pamphlet. Child, let me see what the back say. I think I hold on. Some people are born into peace. Others are born into war. Carlissa was just a child when she learned that survival was never guaranteed. Growing up in a world filled with hardship, from an abusive household to the streets, from heartbreak to prison visits, to she had to fight for everything. But when life tried to steal her future, she refused to let it take her children. Her children. It's a children's, y'all. With an S, with a children's, okay? Oh, oh Lord, I can't do this. It's a children's. Baby. Mm-mm. Angelic Trauma is a gripping memoir of the resilience, faith, and the power of a mother's love. Through trials that could have destroyed her, Carlissa found strength in her pain and purpose in her struggle. She built a life for her family, one of success, redemption, and triumph against all odds. Told with raw honesty, unshakable faith, and a mother's unwavering devotion, this book is a testament to the power of prevalence and the proof, perseverance, and the proof that no matter how dark the storm, God's light always prevails. She made a nasty post. See, I don't follow her. Let me go. Let me go. Because, you know, I got time. Yeah, I don't. Let me go in here to this meeting. Now, he out here. I know he got her drinking. Building, turn off the light. She talking about 2 million people waiting for Jaden's reunion to drop. So she gonna up the price. Girl, we know it's almost bill time. I know how it feels to have people lie on you. Javon is allergic to cats. Remove that ASAP. At Jonathan Michael, you know better. She said, get them cats out of there. Baby, not Nevaeh cats. Nevaeh done bought her cat. She ain't going nowhere.
You still online? Well, I'm about to. I'm having you drop me back off at what you call it. Just pick me up on your way to work. Huh? You hear me? I said I'm gonna have you drop me back off at the job and just pick me up on your way to work. Come tell me I go to work. 3. And he in there with a just be stressing me out. It's like, 'cause he in there with a customer, so I've been wait. We've been talking in between him trying to talk to the other, and now he leaving. Yeah. It was booty all out. Jesus. But cause I'm trying to get this stuff done, cause I'm not trying to be there all day today. Even though the girls was chilling, but I'm not trying to come back once I go home. And I also need to get my money. Huh?
What happened? You said what? I'm gonna go with. Oh yeah, 'cause she had to go to the night kill thing.
So you still gotta be there at 3.
Ricky girl.
So why didn't you ask him to come in later? You wanted to go at 3?
I'm saying you there, but he ain't no manager. He can't do nothing. He can't change
Oh.
shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get my login. X-Man wants to meet about something real quick. I was telling like, you can just go home so you don't gotta sit there and just come back. Grab me on your way to work.
What was I looking for, y'all? Y'all
Sorry. I'm trying to do too much. I'm only one person. I need 3 of me.
Exactly. Not say Batman. Kimberly, not say Batman. That's what I'm saying. Say shit. What was I looking for, y'all? Oh, Warner had sent me some. I was like, what was I looking for? So this heifer gonna say, get it, y'all. Shit. She left and kept the baby away because John didn't want to be in a relationship. She lied and said he hit her and wanted him back in jail, but she realized that she was wrong. Stop acting like he the problem. They the problem. Now she regrets everyone having a father and want her to have one because they didn't work. Stop the cat. What? What is she talking about? Girl, you just want to be relevant with your bald headed ass. You just want to be relevant. But you was talking shit to Nevaeh, but then you go over there and go to the doctor with her. So, bitch, you just you're an unstable creature. She's stupid. She's special. She's special. She's special.
I need a drink.
She's special.
We ain't have enough going on. Or not until later. I might want to text Faye. Be like, I need to.
Play your phone.
Okay.
She's obsessed with you. Exactly. My thing is this. Hold on. Let me go to it. Let me go to the part she's talking about because you gotta make it make sense with your special stuff. Your big brother right now. Okay. If I were to sit there and tell you the truth, which I didn't want to do because like it is what it is, but I'd rather say it to you than hear it. There's no reason that you should have gave him access that soon. You think so? I don't think so. Because when you're teaching somebody how to be respectful towards you in life, you have to be able to put somebody on time. What's the problem? What's the problem? It's hard for him that like until he's like 7 years old. No. I'm not saying like maybe like I get the access. I swear I get the access. Like I was over there, right? Like I started thinking to myself like, all right, now that I'm like fully detached from the emotions and stuff, whatnot, to make erratic decisions or drastic decisions based on love. Because when I love, I go my whole life in a man's life, right? But I'm not in that space ever to do that ever again, unless with my husband. He used to come home, she got a son, he's two, and she been like standing her ground. She got a new job. She got on her feet. She separated her funds. She's thriving. Her relationship with God is intact. Her mental is intact. She's maturing. She's evolving. Okay. And one thing she didn't face on the terms and stuff was his dad. All I'm saying to you is that the immediate. Now, I'm not saying like you don't wait, like if it's a week went by or 2 weeks went by, you can't go see him. I'm saying in the immediate. I tell my son or my daughter, right, when I'm trying to take something away from them or I'm trying to teach them something, I say, hey, I'm going to put you in timeout for a little bit just so they understand that something was wrong. I'm not saying disconnect because I just told you on that same note that I think it's dope that you're still allowing him an opportunity to be in his child's life. I think that's dope. I'm not saying take that away. I'm just saying you should give yourself time and him time to learn from the mistakes so they don't happen again. Because when men, especially us as men, when we get access too early, we feel like the first thing we know within ourselves is we could do that shit again. We could definitely do it again. She's cool with me an hour later, I could do it again. I'll do it next week and I'll do it the weekend. Waited a year? No, I'm not saying wait a year. I'm just saying. You know, like, I ain't gonna hold you. I waited 5 months. Like, and I waited. I looked up 5 months, wait, 5 months. Like, okay. You waited like 4 days after that. Am I doing this out of resentment? Am I doing this like, am I evil? Like, I start looking at myself, am I evil? You feel me? Yeah, but you gotta, if you're saying that you love yourself, you gotta love yourself enough to know that a little bit of time. So, yes, you did 4 or 5 months, but you did like 4 or 5 days after that interview came out. I do. So, if I'm saying, shots on you, it's a project this morning, maybe the lab, and back to the they talk about it. Okay, I don't want to. But yeah, that was the realest shit he could have told her though. And that's the thing. And she, like he said, he was, but you know, she's looking at, well, I don't, it was the realest shit he could have told her. Like she said, he said, I'm coming to you like a big brother. I'm coming to you like a big brother. Like, you should have, you know, you gave him, and she's like, well, when is it okay to give access? You know what I'm saying? When? And like he said, time out is important. And that's the problem. She tries to always, like, people try to always do it on their time. And if God say get in time out, he means get your ass in time out. And don't come out until God lets you out. You know how when you put your kid in time out, because we go through this in my house all the time. We might tell somebody to come in time out. Somebody else come in the house and be like, oh, go do this and go upstairs or go outside, go play or whatever. And so then somebody else come back downstairs and be like, why are you outside? And they was like, well, Yazzie told me I could go outside. But did you tell Yazzie you was in timeout? No. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I really trust the advice that Danza gave her. I believe the advice that Danza gave her. I think that was great advice. Um, I don't see anything wrong with it, personally.
Love you. Oh, are you gonna tomorrow? Or you wait?
I'm gonna go home and get ready for work.
Oh, okay.
And I'll return.
I'm so tired of looking at y'all.
And I didn't even get a chance to even go to the. Well, y'all didn't have no meeting, so I didn't have to come in anyway.
What you was going in for?
See what he was gonna do.
Oh. No, he don't know. He told me, well, I don't. I said, well, if you would just give me a number of how much you're willing to give me for prints, I can create a package. I don't have a number. I'm just. Why do I need to come up here for you to say the same thing you've been saying for the past 2, 3 weeks? So I'm gonna create a number for myself, and then I just asked him what he can get printed by Saturday. And then I said, are you like, are you? Would you be able to have stuff printed? And he was just like, what do you need? So that's what I'm gonna work. I'm gonna work on that too while I'm in there.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's the same thing Lala said. If we don't know what we need printed, we asking people to print stuff, and we're like, oh, just some
I
print.
know what I need printed, but it's tough to make. But it's really about getting it. I'm gonna go in there and figure it out right now. Since Johnny's is my new coffee shop, it seemed like. And just go right now, cause this lady still ain't text me back about this damn Instagram.
Hey, Cherry.
It's just, you know, I'm messaging people about all of our stuff for Saturday. I got our tables. I told her what tables we needed. I'm gonna email her back. I'm gonna text Ashley back and tell her to leave out some tablecloths, just in case. Even though we were talking about getting tablecloths, but just in case. But we're gonna have 4 high tops, 5 tables, 5 round tables, 4 rectangle tables.
The rectangle table's going outside.
2 outside, 1 inside for the check-in table, and then I just had an extra one's for the DJ, one's for food outside, one's inside, and then just an extra one just in case we need an extra, you know. And then 5 round tables, 2 high tops, 2 high tops outside, 2 high tops inside. What else? Right, let me go so you can
We
go.
probably need more than that. She don't have no more rectangle tables.
All the tables are gonna fit out back, Rob. Only 5 gonna fit out up there.
She's only 5 rectangle tables can fit out there.
The small 48-inch route. So it's not because we still want them to be able to kind of get up.
Yeah.
It's a cookout. And we got 2 long benches. It's a cookout. And that's why I'm putting 2 high tops up there. If you didn't come to have a place to sit, we didn't say this is not a dinner.
Yeah, it's a cookout. Cookouts, you don't usually sit down anyway. You don't have a DJ dancing
That's why I think we might as well just get to go plates,
instead of just regular plates.
trays. Especially if it's outside. Cover your food, have markers on the table, people can write their name on their plates. I should ask speaking if I can use some damn. They too big though.
What?
Instead of buying bags, using our brown to go bags and giving them out to people. Be like, here's all your paperwork, and then when you're done with your food, you can put your food in there.
Oh, Lord. You can buy bags at Sam's Club. I just gotta, shit, I gotta pay my Sam's Club charge first.
Oh, hi, police officer.
Gotta pay my
Let me get one more. All right.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta switch position. Like, just being an asshole. I said, just being an asshole. Wasn't no reason.
People like that don't get bust.
Huh?
Your charger's right here.
I know. I seen that. Hey, Katina. Okay, y'all. Listen, she gonna say, "My, you think you slick? You done skipped out on every meeting today. You been on live, but I still get paid for the meetings, so I don't be tripping. But I did. I mean, Cause I be just sometimes I just be sitting there and then I have to do, like whatever. And if it ain't nothing that like me this week, my main focus is I did basically all my part. The rest of my stuff is just food and drinks. So I be good. And I wasn't even supposed to still be on here with y'all. I had been said I was getting off of here. But, they got these little bicycles. I want to buy. I need a new bicycle. I need a new bike. I want a bike this summer. I'm gonna get me a bike this summer. I love to ride bikes. And do it's good exercise too. Cause me and my kid, I put my kids be like, "Come on, we gonna ride the bike to the park. We gonna ride the bike here. We gonna ride the bike there." They got bikes, but I need to get me a bike. I need to get engine number nine another bike because he got a baby bike like the little bikes. Because when he first got his bike, he was what 5 or 4, and he was like littler, smaller. So now he needs a big person bike because he still got like a little bike. So I need to buy him a bike and I need to buy me a bike. The other two, well, shit, I might have to buy EJ another bike too because EJ done girl, y'all. EJ almost 6. He 5'8" now, and he only 13. He wear a size 12 shoe, y'all, and he handsome. So I'm like, Lord, I'm kind of glad he's like socially. He's a little socially awkward. Like he don't really like want to be bothered. He don't really like people like that. He is. He one of them. I think he gonna grow out of it, but I don't know. Cause my brother was like that. My baby brother, he was kind of socially like he didn't like people too much, and then he became like a social butterfly. So maybe when he get older, he'll become. But I don't know. He's 13. He's about to be 14 in July, and baby, he could care less. I be like, you want to go hang out with your? Cause he got a cousin that's 15. He about to be 15. So I always be asking him like, you want to go hang out with him? He be like, I'm good. So, but yes, y'all, we done read some of the book, y'all. We gon' listen. I can't even wait. The next chapter, well, next paragraph. It ain't even paragraph. It's just the book. I guess each page is a paragraph. I don't know, but the next one we gonna read it. Read some more later, y'all. We gonna read some more later. Oh, let me look at this traffic up ahead, because if not, I'm going to take the tollway. But yeah, I guess I'll get up off of here. I know I'm gonna go probably do another late night. I don't know. Probably go live in a little. I don't know. I'm gonna see what next sis want. I need to call them back. Sis is at work. She don't get off until like when she be getting off from work, I be going to work. So that's why we've been kind of missing each other. But she do say thank y'all for all the love and the prayers and for praying for her strength. Cause baby, I know when you got a sick parent, I know that feeling. You know what I'm saying? And so, and honestly, that's her. I think that's his last parent on this earth. So just pray for her. Pray that nephew find his mama this the right RV, child. Please pray that nephew find his mama the right RV, because sis ain't playing. She want her RV, and she gonna get it by any means necessary. Now I do like my one thing I do like about my new car, y'all, is it has sports mode. I like sports mode. I do like that about it. Not Spurs, girl. Don't say Spurs. I'm a tender puppy. Okay? I'm a tender puppy. Don't do us. Don't do us. We the tender puppies. I'm a tender wolf, okay? Listen, I gotta still ride with the wolves, okay? But that's what people talking about. So you ain't. I wanted to wear my Timberwolves stuff so bad yesterday. And my cousin had just sent me a new Timberwolf shirt. But yeah, I do. I need a. Oh, I really don't need one. I want one. If my needs and my wants be crossing, I want a coffee so bad. I need one, but I want one. Oh, he do? Okay. Well, yeah, you gotta support him, do. Yes, you do. My daughter won the thing for the MVP for the Dallas Mavericks marketing campaign thing. So I got a lot of Dallas Mavs stuff too. So yeah, you gotta support the team, Warner. Especially when they writing the checks. Especially when they writing the checks, girl. Especially when they writing the checks. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I didn't bring my big milk cream. I think I got the right. I didn't bring the right. And she asked me too, Mom, you want to go back in the house and get your other purse? And I just didn't feel like going back in the house. I said, no. Mhm. But we're not even thinking about Bobby McPherson at all, cause she's just talking at this point. She's just talking at this point. Like I'm not. If I was y'all, I would take what she say with a grain of salt, honestly, because what you got going on? So I would honestly take that. And iodine salt, the cheap salt, not even sea salt, maybe not Himalaya salt. I take it with the with the unhealthy salt, because baby, she don't. She first of all, you just be talking. You're taking up for a person that has said some despicable ass shit. So anybody that takes up for a person, she's a narcissist. So anybody that takes up, when Callie told her you are a narcissist, when Dre said you are a narcissist, I was like, okay, and that's where Blue get his narcissistic behavior from his mammy. But when that's where he get it from, his bald headed mammy. That's where he get his narcissistic shit from her. Because as a mother, you should have checked his ass. Because my son, when him and his baby mama be getting into it, girl, they be into it. You hear me? When him and his baby mama get into it, I check him at the end of the day. And I say, first of all, I know she ain't, yeah. But anyways, I check him when it comes to my grandson. I don't play about that. When my daughter and her boyfriend get into it, I check her when it comes to my grandkids. Because what you not gonna do, I don't give a hell what they say, what they do, but what you gonna do is you gonna stand on integrity and you gonna stand on what is right. And she was right to keep her fucking baby away. Y'all are so disrespectful. And then and I would dance like he said. She was like, "Well, I didn't, you know," and it's because she has a heart. And he called her, asking her to show up. Stunner not coming. Can you? Ooh, and she was like, "If I come, blue, I'm just gonna do my Yahweh song. I'm just gonna do whatever, whatever." So because you think that they would have just let her just come on the stage just out of nowhere? Come on, and I already have the song geared up and everything before she walked out. Come on, come on. Every time I saw she did it for her clout. How she did it for her clout? I don't know why they keep thinking. I don't know why people assume that Jonathan got more emotion than Krishan. I just don't know. I don't understand that. For the last how many months? 5 months. He been trying to get his motion. He been trying to do whatever, whatever, whatever. The only thing that he has accomplished is streaming, and y'all see how that go. He really be setting himself up for the okey doke doing that. Really, to be honest, he be really setting himself up for the okey doke because he be sitting up there doing the stupidest shit. He be doing the stupidest shit on stream, and he be setting himself up for the okey doke. You know what? I like the Big Brother. I like the whole Big Brother. I like that, and I like that he wants to keep it as I'm your big brother. I'm gonna give you some Big Brother advice. Your big brothers are not around right now, so I'm gonna step in the role as Big Brother, and I'm gonna give you some Big Brother advice. And I like her in the role of I see you as a big brother, and I like that advice. I just don't like people trying to intermingle them into a relationship. Yeah, she doesn't need to. Like she said, she doesn't want a relationship. She likes being alone with God. She likes. I'm telling y'all, that's like a peace that passes all understanding. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. That's a peace that passes all understanding. Just able to just be in the moment with the Lord and just being like, hey, Lord, you know my heart. You feel my heart. Like, help my heart, because sometimes you have to ask God to help your heart, because life be life and life be life and it do. Life be life and so sometimes you have to ask God to help your heart. I think she was just trying. Honestly, honestly, and listen. I get Danza. I get. That's why I said I gotta respect him because, like he told her, he said, access too early though. It's okay to give access, but not this early. Like, but that's how they play on things. See, he got so much shit from that Jason Lee interview. He got so much shit for that Jason Lee interview. He had to be like, well, is she, and so I said that because I was mad. That interview was filmed the day you had your match, your boxing match. That's when I filmed that interview. We don't. That ain't how I feel right now. That ain't the lies, 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 lies. You know how that go. And then y'all gotta think. Your kryptonite, sometimes your kryptonite, you gotta move to another universe from your kryptonite. Sometimes you can't even move to another planet. Sometimes you gotta use, and that's like emotional, mental universe. I'm not talking like physical. I'm talking about you gotta move to an emotional, mental universe away from your kryptonite in order for you to just move forward, you know? I do. I love that for her, Kimberly. Hmm. Let me tell you, I'm going through the valley right now. You know what I'm saying? And some days I try to give grace, and some days, and then it's like I give grace and it don't. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I was even at a point where I was like, Lord, and I was just begging the Lord and petitioning the Lord for just not just even for me, for that person. Wasn't even for me. It was for that person. And then I'm telling y'all, the Holy Spirit said, I don't want to hear nothing else. I'm not taking this to the Lord. I'm not helping you. I'm not da 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 da. And I had to just put my hands up and say, Your perfect will be done, God. And that's when Krishan, she has to, and that's what Danza was telling her. Take your hands off. Take your hands off and let God will be done. But she knows the depth of what he's done and the depth of his karma for it. And she's trying to she wants God to have so much mercy on him. And it's because she loves him, and because of her heart for him, that's why God has had mercy on him. Because of her heart for him. That's why God has had mercy on him. Yeah, I gotta wait till I stop so I can read the comments. But I think, because sometimes we can have a heart and and God be wanting to just, his wrath, he be wanting to just lay down his wrath. And we be standing in this intersection. And because we is his, that's like when your daddy, when your, in the physical realm, when your parents and you be standing there and your brother, your sister, somebody be getting into some trouble and you didn't want them, you was just like, and you knew your parent was mad. You knew your parent was mad at them. And you knew they deserved to get an ass whooping. That's what they deserved. They deserved it. But you standing there like, Daddy, please don't whoop them. Mama, please don't whoop them. That's how we be with God. We be like, God, please don't do it. God, please, and God, please, and God be like, let me calm down because if I do, you know how your parents be. One has to be dealt with a narcissist to understand that she's feeling any emotions and now she's free. Exactly. He has a child with a narcissist and she has to move accordingly. You got to. That's what people don't understand. You have to move accordingly. You have to move accordingly. You do. You have to move accordingly. You can't move too fast. You can't move too slow. What they say, you just gotta move just right. Can't make a sudden move. You can't make a sudden this. You gotta move just right. It's hard. It's hard. That's why, and it was I was listening to this pastor, and they was like, you done did all your fasting, you done did your praying, and you done did all this, and I knew the word was for me. Do you understand what I'm saying? I knew it was for me, but I know it can also be for other people too. Because sometimes the word, you got to find yourself in the word, right? So he was like, you done your fasting, you done your praying, you done this, you done that. Now you done so basically you done planted your seed, you done watered it by your tears, by your fasting, by your praying. You know what I'm saying? Because I see this what we want, what we desire to flourish in our life. So you done planted your seed. Then you done watered it. You done did all this stuff. So now it's time for your seed to get ready to grow. Okay? But it's not so you can't go out there and you can't make a watermelon just grow because you standing there watching the watermelon and you like no, 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 no. So every day you gotta get up and you gotta pray. You gotta say your words. You gotta speak into your life. You know what I'm saying? I have to get up every day and I have to command my morning. And it may sound crazy, but I be like, Lord, today is gonna be a blessed day, Lord. Let no ill will come towards me, Lord. Let me be blessed, Lord. Let your people give unto my bosoms, Lord. Whether it be spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, however you see fit, Lord. And someday somebody will come in and give me a word, y'all. And after I finish that prayer, I could go and a word to come through, and I say, Lord, thank you. This is what I need to feed my soul. This is what I need to feed my spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? So we always think I can starve my flesh. You know what I'm saying? But I can't starve my spirit. I can't. Because when I do that, I know I'm starving my spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? And when you're going through depression and anxiety and different stuff like that, emotional, and you've been in an abusive relationship, mentally, emotionally, physically, whatever, you begin to starve your spirit, man, because you trying to keep your flesh, man, trying to keep up with whatever you got going on in life. So we have to learn how to decrease this flesh and increase the spirit. That's important. That's important. Oh, and that's what I'm saying. I swear I was reading something this morning because y'all don't know. I've been asking God because I got some stuff going on in my life, and I've been like, Lord, why it seems like karma ain't where karma at? Because when it be me, y'all, she show up. I could do something simple as forget to pay for something, and she gonna show up and be like, eh, get your. When I say karma shows up for me all the time, that's why I don't. That's why I try to live, baby. I try to live right because baby, she be on my heels. So I was like, Lord, why she always on my heels, but other people getting away with everything, Lord? I swear, y'all, right after I had said that in my prayer, y'all don't know, because this how I be talking to, I be like, boo, Yahweh, we need to talk, okay? I'm at the throne, we need to talk. As soon as I said that, I started listening to this pastor, and he was saying about how we be wanting karma to come when we want karma to come, but karma on time, she gonna come when she needs to come, and she has her own divine appointment sent by the Father, and how God sends karma.